DS1 Ross, and we back here on SheepStaysLeepTV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody in the building. If you are here and you can hear me clearly, please put a number one in the chat. Please put a number one in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly, if I'm coming through clear. Okay. Okay. Cool. I want to know if y'all can hear me clearly. Shout out to everybody in the building. Welcome back to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross, of course. I appreciate all the love and the support. We got another great show lined up. So make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all share the show. We gonna get into it. We are going to get into it. Shout out to all the visionaries in the building. Shout out to all the visionaries in the building. I'm going to get over there and give some shout outs. But before we do that, I want to shout out the sponsors. Shout out to the sponsors, Alpha Juice Co. Alpha Juice Co. Get your Alpha Juices. You can click the link down in the description box or in the pinned comment section. Click that link and at your checkout, use my promo code DS1Ross to get a discount off on your purchase. Shout out to everybody who's been supporting us far. Shout out to all the visionaries in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the clouds. We got another great show lined up. Let me see who's in the building. Let's give some shout outs. Let's see who's up in here. Shout out to Miss Angie in the building. Shout out to you, Miss Angie, on the check-in. Shout out to Miss Angie. Shout out to Junior Ali. Salute. Mark McJoy on the check-in. Peace to you, my brother. Shout out to the Underrated Darkness. Salute, family. Salute. Shout out to my brother, the Black Man's Heart Podcast. Salute, fam. Salute to you. Shout out to the OG Mace on the check-in. Shout out to Van and Van on the check-in. Salute to you. Shout out to Asar. Salute. Shout out to my brother, the Book of Ronan on the check-in. Salute, my brother. Salute. Let's see who else up in here. Shout out to my bro, Papa Flacco on the check-in. Salute, my brother. Salute. Self University on the check-in. Shalom to you. Good to see you. Shout out to you, Miss Zahara. Good to see you. Glad you caught me live. Gabriella Dawson, what's going on? Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody. Make sure y'all hit that like button and share the show. Hit that like button and share the show. Share it on your community tabs, your Facebook, your Discords. Anywhere that you share content, make sure you share today's show. We are going to get into it. We are going to get into it, man. Y'all see today's show. Will money make the problems go away? Will money make the problems go away? Now, if you missed yesterday's show, make sure you check yesterday's show. Make sure you catch yesterday's show. One of my lovely mods, would you please post a link to yesterday's show in case anyone missed yesterday's show? What's good, Bucket? Shout out to you. But today's show, will money make the problems go away? Will money make all the problems go away? And I'm asking this question because this is something that Black people as a whole is struggling with. We're struggling with this money part. And when I say this, I'm not saying that we're struggling just to make money or to have money or whatever. Not just that, but we're struggling with how we view money. You see? And this is why I'm asking this question. Will money make the problems go away? Because shout out to Dion on the check-in. Because last time I checked, Bill Cosby had a lot of money. Last time I checked, Russell Simmons had a lot of money. R. Kelly had a lot of money. Kanye, the billionaire. Kyrie, multi-millionaire. Michael Jordan, multi-millionaire. Last time I checked. The money. Hey, Raven. Good to see you, sweetheart. T Church in the building. Last time I checked, the money is not stopping these rappers from getting killed. Then we just lose Takeoff. He had all that money. Didn't stop him from getting killed. Then we just lose P&B Rock. He had all that money. He's still dead. Still got killed. Third Ward, salute. So my question today, thanks, Miss Angie. I appreciate you. Will the money make all the problems go away? Now I know some of y'all probably like, well, DS1, we do need money. Yeah, we do. This is why I originally said the problem is how we view money, how Black people look at money. See, Black people as a whole, we worship money. See, money is not the root of all evil. The love of money is. And Black people, we love money. We love money. We love money more than we love each other. You see? This is why money is not solving our problems, as you can see. You see? Money is not solving the problem. Me and you having money, and I'm just using this as an example. Me and you having money, brother, if me and you get into an issue, me and you having money is not going to stop us from wanting to harm one another. You see? Money is not stopping the violence. Money has not removed the lack of black male agency. Money has not removed the constant threat of extinction for Black men. Mr. Sutton, salute, my brother. Money has not removed our problems. If they have, just show me. Just show me. Because last time I checked, the black dollar only stays amongst Black people for 6 hours. When every other group of people, their dollar circulates their community at least one time before it leaves their community. So I'm going to ask the question, will money make the problems go away? Because the money is not coming back to us. It's not recycling to us. It's not helping us. Show me. Show me a black community. And like my brother, the Book of Ronan say, and I'll show you an ethnic outpost. A black community is not Brevoort projects. That's not a goddamn black community. Okay? A black community is not Magnolia projects. That's not a black community. That's an ethnic outpost. That's what that is. What's good, Cartel? So show me where the money is helping us. Show me. Is the money bringing us closer together? Especially us as black men. Is the money bringing us closer together? I'm not talking about between you and your friends. See, because that doesn't count in the world. You understand? We're having a bigger conversation. We're not having a conversation about me and my friends. See, this is what y'all like to do to try to minimize talking points. And you try to alleviate what's factual and what's true. We're not talking about what you and your friends like to do. We're not talking about that. We're having a bigger conversation here. How's the money helping the rappers? Huh? Last time I checked, K Flock, one of the biggest, youngest rappers coming out of New York City, Brooklyn, Bronx drill, New York drill rap. Last time I checked, soon as he got signed, he ended up getting locked up for murder. Because supposedly he ran into one of his ops, and one of his ops was getting ready to do something to him. So he killed him in self-defense, allegedly. So has the money made our problems go away? Let's look at all the Chicago drill rappers who got signed. They're dead or in prison. Only one really left is Lil Durk and Chief Keef. I'm talking about the big time rappers from Chicago. A lot, they're dead or in prison. Now let's go to New York. We got a couple, but the big time, the ones who made New York drill rap what it is now, they're dead. Pop Smoke is dead. The money couldn't save him. The money's not stopping anything. You see? So if the money is not, and let me not forget this. Because you got these young kids signing these record deals, right? And their families are still living in the projects. See, a lot of y'all don't know this. So this money that you see them flashing, that you think they're getting, it's not removing the persistent barriers to wealth. It's not. Why do you think when these rappers get dropped from the label, their lives suddenly crash? Why do you think this happens? Why do you think this happens? Because there's a whole nother problem going on. You see? What's good, Daryl? But this is why I said we're having a bigger conversation here. See, because why is Kanye West running for his life? Hmm? If money was the solution to all of our problems, why when we see black men become billionaires, they lose everything? Huh? They tried to take everything from Michael Jordan, the best, the greatest basketball player ever, the greatest NBA player ever. They tried to take everything from him. Y'all don't, y'all still don't see what's going on. Hmm? Y'all don't see this. Y'all don't understand that there's a bigger agenda at play here. And see, I'm talking to the men because the men have to understand this. This is not for the women to understand. Now, if they do, that's a plus. But this is vital for black men to understand. This is why now, and I predicted this. I said that this year we will see this happening to our black celebrities. We're going to see them, a lot of them fall. Big ones. I told y'all this. Because it's time for black men to see exactly what it is. Not what it's not, but really what it is. Stop being manipulated. Stop being baited with money. Stop letting money bait you. See, because this is what has happened. See, we've allowed money to bait us so much that we don't really participate in anything serious in society as black men. This is why we have no agency as well. We don't really participate in becoming cops. We don't really participate in becoming firemen. We don't participate in the medical field, dealing with mental health or health, period. We don't deal in politics like that. We just deal in sport and play. But then we still talking about or complaining about Black Lives Matter. But we're not participating because we're focused on getting that sports money, getting that athlete money. So we could go to the club and be ballers. You see what's going on? And now you have examples, black men, who are telling us it's time for us to wake up. That's why I posted that short with Kyrie speaking to the millennials. It's time for us to move away from the bullshit, like he said. The things that we think are cool, we need to stay away from. We don't need to allow ourselves to become victims of social media and all of these types of things. This is what he was saying. What he's saying is stop going the way that they're pushing you. Because they're pushing you into a trap. This is what black men gotta understand, man. We could take 10 or 20 years off of not being rappers. We can. It's not gonna hurt. Now, I'm not shitting on anybody who can rap and who have talent or who want to be rappers. I'm not shitting on y'all. By all means, go do your thing. Go get your money, man. But like I said, we're having a bigger conversation. And we need about 20 years with no rappers. We don't need to be grooming our young men to be rappers. We don't need to be grooming them into those arenas anymore. Those arenas are saturated with black men. And it has always, let me say this. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Y'all hit the like button and share the show. Hit the like button and share the show. But we've always been pushed into those arenas because you got to understand, as black men, those in those arenas, we have no power. There is no influence in society, really. You got to understand this. When you become a rapper or anything of that nature, you're still a corporate product. You're no different from a person who may work a six-figure job. You're still a corporate product. You have to understand this. The same thing with the NBA, the NFL, all of these things. So you as a man, you really don't change anything. You know, you clocking in and you clocking out. It's just in a different way. It's just in a different format, but it's all the same shit. And as black men, we got to understand that this is why we're lacking power, because of the position that we keep putting ourselves in. We keep running to sport and play, the entertainment. That doesn't give us no leverage. That doesn't give us any leverage. That doesn't give us a level of mobility in society as black men. That doesn't allow us to really do anything. That allow us to go around and drip and trick. That's why I did that stream a long time ago. Y'all want to go and check it out? Go and check it out. But that's why I did that stream. See, because that's what that lifestyle offers black men. It doesn't offer you anything else in life. So when you wake up one day and wonder why shit is the way it is, that's why. Because as men, we wanted to run around and just rap and shoot hoops. That's all we wanted to do. That's not changing no policies. Tell me what group of NBA players, what group of black NBA players that is closing the wealth gap for black men because they're in the fucking NBA. Tell me. Tell me. Can y'all please tell me? Raven says money won't save us, only we can save us. And the sooner we get that, the sooner we will realize that everything they give us, including money, is an illusion based on their agenda. Zahara says that's why I became a nurse. Salute, Zahara. Daryl says infrastructure, power plant, food, money. We need to supply the necessities. Facts. Disciple of Sound says DS1 been on cold spitting heat today and yesterday. Salute. Salute, Disciple of Sounds. I appreciate you. Raven says, I would love to see our men do more than be a music entertainer, dribble or catch a ball, and be the go for a hearty laugh. Our men can be more and do so much more with their minds. Facts. And we've already proven that throughout history. It's just that it's been so long from us continuing that history. And this is why history is important for us. Because if you look at our history, brothers, when we were inventors, when we were political leaders, community leaders, when we were into all of this stuff, the black families were what? They were more successful. The black household was in order. I'm not saying things were perfect, but it's much better than what we have now. And it is because black men took their lives and their purpose much more serious. It was more than just working for money. You see? It was more than just working for the bag. You see? It was working toward a purpose, to fulfill a purpose. You see? And see, back in those times, those were the standards for men. This is why I got to constantly shout out the Foundational Manhood Podcast. Make sure y'all go and follow the podcast. We're on all audio platforms. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. Because we need to go back to what works and what have always worked for black men. You see? And back in those times, this is why we had things of our own, because we were in the position to do so. You can't do that being a rapper. You can't do that. You can't do that acting and all of that shit. You're a corporate product. Understand this. That's all you are. Because all of those arenas are ran by sponsors and investors. They're ran by other people who invest into that type of stuff. So this is why, as black men, you have to go and you have to do certain things. As an NBA player, you don't just go and shoot hoops and win games. No. There's certain sponsors, and with those sponsors, you have to go and do certain things. You got to go talk to these kids over here. You got to go to this hospital. You got to do this. You got to do that. Some of your proceeds are gonna go here. You're gonna give up some money over here. You see? So, with the problems that we face as black men, is the money fixing it? I'm gonna say this again. Name me a group of black men who are in the NBA or in the NFL who have even attempted or know how to close the wealth gap for black men. Huh? Where's the financial institutions? See, in the past, black men have done this with less. You got all these young black men running around here getting millions, multi-millions of dollars. There's no excuse. The problem is the mindset. That's obvious. You see? Us making all of this money is not stopping us from having all of these mental issues. What about all these young rappers who getting all of this money, who are snapping out on their girlfriends, like Blueface? Huh? All of this money is not healing us. It's not healing us. See, all of this, see, this is why they say a fool and their money should soon part. Not just because of your decision making, but because your whole concept of what money is. Your whole concept of what money is. You see? And we've been sold on the fact that money is just money will remove all the problems that black men have. No, money removes money problems. Let me repeat this. What's good, GQ? Money removes money problems. That's what money does. Money removes money problems. That's what money's for. Money is a tool. Money is not power. Money is not respect. Okay? Once you get money, you don't get power. Okay? That's a song. Money, power, respect. The Lox is one of my favorite rap groups, but that's a song. We know money don't give you no power. Money grants you the illusion of power until you get your brains blown the fuck out. Ask Tony Montana when he was laying in his own pool of blood at the end. Money grants you the illusion of power. What grants you power is position, like Kanye said. You see? Position. Because like he said in the Drink Champs interview, there's people that you may have more money than in the industry who have more say than you. They can tell you what to do, and you have more money than them. Kanye said this out his mouth. See, why do you think they made him? Why do you think they got rid of that interview? And you still can find it because you know some people screen recorded it. MR, salute. GQ says facts. That's why LeBron moving like that. Same with Jay. That money don't fix nothing. Time to track the 10 life value system. We need agency and fellowship. Much love, champ. Salute. Mark McJoy says entertainment is also why we lost control in the tradesman field. Facts, Mark McJoy. Facts. What's good, UFO? You see? MR says some people think money is healing, which is insane. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Money will make the pain go away. I'll just go shopping. You know. But why do you think Kanye said what he said on that Drink Champs interview? Because he was trying to tell black men, you're chasing an illusion. Okay, once you get some money, you can put your family in a better position financially and all of those things. Great, that's good. But that's not going to stop them from wanting to take the rest of your money. That's not going to stop them from wanting to snake you. That's not going to stop them from turning their back on you. That's not going to stop none of that. You see? What's up, Sean Newsom? Salute to you, sweetheart. You see? And I know y'all probably like, damn, you kind of calm today, DS1. You know, I've been under the weather for the past few days. Been fighting through it, but you know, today is one of those days. So you got to understand what's going on, fellas. And this is why I asked the question, will money make the problems go away? It'll make your money problems go away. See, because I always ask this. What happens when you make a certain amount of money that you never had? What do you do with it? What do you do with it? Now, let's just pay attention. Let's look at what the average rapper does with the first time he has so much money. This is the first time he had the most money he ever had in his life. This the first time he ever had $100,000. What is the first thing most of us go and do? We don't go buy no house first. We don't go do that. We don't go, right? We don't go somewhere and get our mind right. We don't do this. We go buy jewelry. That's what we go do. We go buy jewelry. Andre Harris said he'll put it in a trust. That's a great thing to do. But see, remember what a trust is based on. A trust is based on trust. See, first thing they do is they go buy jewelry. They go and purchase things to go and to impress other people, to show other people, look, I don't have money problems anymore. But you still do have money problems if you didn't take that money and fix your credit. You see? You still do. Did you go get your mama straight? Did you go buy your mama a house? Make sure she all right? You see? See, what they taught us, black men, is to neglect the internal. This is why we always thought money will make all our problems go away. Because we thought our problems was not having the Benz, not having a car. We thought that was the apex of our problems. Because that can be a problem. It can be. But in what way? See, it goes back to a man's purpose. Hey, Tanisha. OG Sonny Blanco, salute. Good to see you, bro. You see, it all goes back to the internal, fellas. This is why I always say what I say. It all goes back to your perspective. You see? So some of us want to get the bag, to get the Benz, to get the girl. And not even a woman, but a thought. And then the thought, we bring this demon in. We bring this demon in because we think the money is why we think the money that made us safe. So we think we got us a nice chick when we done got us a demon. Because the money attracts demons. You got to understand this. Especially when you got the money and you're not moving in a certain way. You're not walking in your purpose with the money. You're going to attract demons. Do you bring that little thought with you? Right? This is what happened with Kanye. See, with Kim. See, they kept throwing thoughts at him. And they had him with Amber. They kept throwing little thoughts at him. Because they know he was already traumatized by the loss of his mother. You see what they do? This is why I say it always goes back to the internal. Always. So, yeah, you get the bag, you get the car, and the first thing you do is you get the girl, and then you begin to lose everything. Look at Lil Durk, the rapper Little Durk. Look at him. Look at him. Now he's trying to make a 360. He's trying to make a U-turn now and trying to go positive. You see? See, because he's starting to realize that his money is not removing the problems. You see? You see? This is why it is still a problem for black men to speak truth. See, because that's going to be a problem whether you have money or not. See, that's what we got to understand, brothers. Standing on what's right, doing what's right, saying what's right, that's going to always be a problem for black men, whether we have money or not. Understand this. Understand that our fucked up perspective on money is the reason why money is now our crutch as black men. Money is the crutch. Money is now the weapon when it's actually supposed to be a tool that we use, that's in our toolbox, that's on our tool belt, our masculine tool belt. I did a stream about that. Make sure y'all go and check it out. It's in the archive. The black man's tool belt. It's called your masculine tool belt. Money is a part of that. Finances is a part of that. It's a part of that. We're here we're here on earth. No matter if we're using dollars or coins, there's always going to be some exchange for a product or service. Come on, we're not stupid here. Okay? But if we're using it as a weapon to kill each other, then what good is it? See, because that's what I see us using the money for. Why they kill Nipsey? Why they kill P&B Rock? Huh? For the money, right? What did Takeoff just get killed over? A disagreement because guys can't get along when there's money involved. Takeoff loses his life. This is what I see. This is what I see. All I see is black men taking money to kill each other. Why Malcolm died? Them guys were paid to kill Malcolm. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong. But is it money the catalyst? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Now, of course, we know on a deeper level is self-hatred, but on the surface, it's what? These guys are getting paid the money. Right? Isn't it the money? Isn't it the money? Huh? Isn't it? Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show. Hit the like button and share the show, man. UFO says, from the shackles of poverty to the shackles of prosperity, with no spiritual growth in between, high value slaves. Yes, sir. Mr. Sutton says, money cannot domesticate a demon. It sets them free. Facts. What's up, JoJo? Raven says, money has become the exalted artifact for a black man mental altar instead of his spirit. Wow, that's deep. Junior Ali says we should start our own YouTube, our own social platforms. Yeah, I mean, we've tried, and we've tried a lot of those things, man. We've tried those things from a grassroots level. I think what needs to happen is the guys, the ball players and all of these guys, they need to come together with the guys who are on a grassroots level and put some things together. That's the only way things will kick off and keep going, because we do need that we need some form of corporate representation that look like us. And that's what our NBA play is supposed to be, but they're not our NBA players. They're the NBA players. You see, and that's the sad part. You see, they go in there and they become corporate products. They're not just in there doing business. See, because they're supposed to go in there and use those resources and all of those ghettos and all of those projects and all of that shit that they come from. They supposed to go back there and help them people. That's what they're supposed to do. And they're supposed to give corporate representation. See, that's agency. You work for the NBA. An NBA player can get behind a grassroots cause for black men. But see, a lot of them they're not going to want to put their face out there. This is what's going on with Hebrews to Negroes. Why do you think they want Kyrie to come out and to denounce the movie? Why do y'all think this? Why do you think they added that as a part of the stipulations? Because he's giving light. He's giving corporate representation to a black grassroots cause that is about waking up black people, especially black men in particular. See, you got to understand this. It's bigger than money. What did Kanye say? Money is not power, position is. So by Kyrie representing and promoting this movie, because he's putting his face out there. See, notice when LeBron got up there and so-called defended Kyrie, you notice he put it in a tweet. He didn't say it on no camera. Put it in a tweet. See, he ain't gonna put his face on it. You see, Kyrie is putting his face on this movie, on this documentary that's waking up black men first. That's who the information is targeted at directly, black men. So what he's doing is he's granting this black brother who now the world knows, he gave this black brother some position. You see this? You see this? And you got to understand that spiritual and politics go hand in hand. You see? You see that? So when you start getting into this conversation that's discussed in the movie, then you got to start talking about this government here in America and who really runs it and who's supposed to be running it. See that? This is why they want it erased. You have to come out, you have to denounce it, you have to say it's a lie, it's not factual. Position is power. See, at this point, why wouldn't we listen to Kanye? You're a billionaire. Remember, y'all always said y'all don't listen to broke niggas. So don't listen to me. Listen to Kanye. Kanye said it. I didn't say it. Kanye said position is power, not money. I didn't say it. Kanye said it. A billionaire. And he a black man. He said it. Not me. Not broke old DS1. Not me. A billionaire black man said position is power, not money. They fooled us with that. That's what that man said. A billionaire black man. And y'all don't listen to broke niggas, right? So don't listen to me, listen to Kanye. Because he told you. See? With all that money, Jay-Z's controlled. Beyonce's controlled. Shaq is controlled. Charles Barkley is controlled. Kanye said it. Make sure y'all check out yesterday's show. Miss Angie put the link in the chat room. Y'all might have to scroll up. But I played the video yesterday. You see? So you got to understand this. This is why Kyrie's in trouble. Because he's a corporate product who's getting behind a black grassroots cause. You can't do that, my brother. You no longer belong to black folks. Oh, make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show. See, I got to understand this. See, once they go and sign that contract to the NBA, they no longer belong to us. You see, why do you think when these dudes get signed, what is the first thing they say? Fuck y'all broke niggas. You notice that, right? Fuck y'all broke niggas. See, that statement is the separation. See, once a nigga gets some money he ain't never had, and then he start calling everybody broke, see, that's when he letting you know, I don't fuck with y'all. He letting you know the money has changed me. I can't be friends with y'all no more because I got more than y'all. The money has changed me. Fuck y'all broke niggas. That's what that means. That's what that means. That's what that means. You see? So they no longer belong to us. They don't belong to us. They belong to them. This is why Kyrie's in trouble. Why are you talking to that broke nigga? Why you care about what that broke nigga put out? That's bullshit, Kyrie. That's a lie. Who cares? Oh, he wants to say niggers are Jews now. Oh, okay, whatever. That's how they expect Kyrie to look at it. You're a multi-millionaire. Why are you worrying about some nigga trying to sell a DVD? That's how they look at him. That's how they look at that black man who created a masterpiece. That's how they look at that black man. And that's how they expect other black men to look at him. Oh, he's just a broke nigga trying to sell a DVD. That's all. Ignore him. Oh, you want to send him a couple of dollars? Send him a couple of dollars. We don't deal with those niggers. Oh, he wants to be a Jew. All right, whatever, nigger. We run shit. Because in your mind as a black man, money is supposed to solve all the problems. So why you give a fuck about the problems of broke people when you not broke? You see how it come full circle? See how the programming come full circle? Why you care about broke nigga problems? You with us, Kyrie. You with us. You with us, Kanye. Why do you care about where you came from, nigga? Worry about where you at. It ain't where you from, it's where you at. Gotcha. It ain't where you from, it's where you at. Nigga, that's only in certain situations. That's called situation awareness. Okay? Stop talking to niggas like niggas are dumb. All right? It's not where you from, it's where you at. See how they get you? And it is about where you're from because they stole your motherfucking legacy from you. And your legacy is in your history, black man. You see? But they don't want you to go back there. And especially once you get some money, nigga, you shouldn't even be thinking about where you're from. Nigga, why you think about God? Nigga, you got money. Nigga, your lineage, your bloodline. Black man, why do you give a fuck? You know you come from slaves, nigga. And you ain't got to worry about being a slave no more, nigga, because those are broke nigga problems. You see? Those are broke nigga problems. Only broke niggas are spiritual. Kanye, you want to be a poor righteous teacher? Huh? Kyrie, why you helping that poor righteous teacher? Why you helping that armchair revolutionary? Why you trying to help some broke ass nigga move out the hood and try to sell his little DVD? See, that's how they look at it. Oh, you want to go back and be with them broke niggas, huh, Kanye? You want to go back and be with them? You want us to make sure you go back and be with them, nigga? Or you want to go be with God's people? Okay, nigga. Since they want to be, see, they God's people, they broke. You want to go be with them? You know the ones that claim to love God, they broke. Yeah, you want to go be with them? Huh? You want to go be part of the struggle Olympics, nigga? Huh? You want to go be with them niggas who got to take the bus to church? Huh? Because it seems like you not satisfied with what we gave you, boy. It seems like you still unhappy, boy. Kyrie, we ain't pay you enough, nigga. We let you play with LeBron, nigga. We know LeBron ain't like you. You little boisterous little bastard. We know LeBron ain't like you, but we still let you play with him and we let you get all that money, nigga. And this is how you do us, boy? You go back to the hood and talk to those niggas, huh? All you asked for was the money, and we gave it to you niggas. What you want now from us? What you want from Master now, boy? Oh, you want me to give you some freedom? Oh, you want to be free, huh, nigga? I don't know about that. Because last time I checked, you signed the contract. Y'all paying attention? Because all you asked us for was some money. You got tired of being broke. You got tired of having holes in your shoes. You got tired of not wearing Nikes and Jordans, nigga. Remember? Remember, it's all in your music. Remember, Kanye? Remember, you told us. Remember? You tired. We gave you what you wanted, dog. Can we get what we want? All we want is your soul, nigga. That's all we want. That's all we want. That's all we want, nigga. What's wrong with that? Why we can't have your mama, nigga? You want my money, right? You want my money. You tired of struggling, right? You tired of it. You want to know what it is to live the good life. Welcome to the good life. Remember that song? I go for mine. I got to shine and throw your hands up in the sky. The good life. I'ma be on TV, mama. I'ma push it down. Remember that? I'm good. Remember that? You good now, Kanye? See how this goes? He was good. He's a college dropout. Then he graduated. He got that bag. And if they hate, then let them hate and watch the money pile up. See, they had him. They had him. But he didn't want to give up. He didn't want to hold up his end of the bargain. We need your mama, boy. Yeah, we need your mama, boy. Yeah. It's okay. Other guys gave up their mom. You know, hey, Kanye, do you know Jennifer Hudson gave up her whole family? Do you know that? You know, she wanted to be back in the business so bad, she gave up her whole family. It's just your mom. You know, it's just your mom. It's okay. There'll be more. You know, you do know Jay-Z gave up his nephew. You do know that, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You niggas wanted money. Here it is. Now what you're gonna do for it? This is why I tell you I watched the movie Ghost Rider. What do you want? I'll grant you whatever you ask for. Now I gave you what you wanted. Now give me what I want. So I asked the question, will money make the problems really go away? Huh? Will it? This is spiritual warfare. Facts. You see? And the reason why they're winning this spiritual war is because black men are constantly sacrificing themselves and sacrificing what we create and what we build. You see? And it is because we were sold on the fact that money will make it all go away. Once you get the money, you good. Once you don't have to struggle to pay your bills no more, you're good. But what happens when you get a whole new set of bills? See, you got to understand, as long as you're here on earth, you're going to deal with problems, brothers. This is what goes on in this realm. You see, this is what goes on this realm. Pain, problems, bills. Yeah. So when you become a millionaire, you're going to have bills. If you work at Kroger, you're going to have bills. Okay? If you are a Hollywood superstar, you're going to have bills. So stop believing the bullshit. Money will not get rid of your problems. It won't. So shout out to everybody in the building, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning into today's show. 7 Holidays, salute. If y'all enjoyed today's show, make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show. Join the channel, y'all. Click that join button, become a visionary. If you are enjoying the content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so you are notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Also, if you enjoyed today's show and you would like to donate monetarily, Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV is where y'all can go to donate monetarily. I appreciate all the love and the support. As I always say, make sure y'all hit the like button and make sure y'all share today's show. Because more importantly, I appreciate y'all being here. Salute to everybody in the building. Salute to all the visionaries, man. Shout out to Joel Benjamin on the check-in. Salute, my brother. I appreciate your support. Aya Thunder, salute, salute. Salute to everybody that was in the clouds, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. We will be back tomorrow, same time, 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless my condition get a little worse. But shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Y'all know I'm a little more, I'm a little more turned up, but we will be back tomorrow. Same time, 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. So make sure y'all set y'all notifications. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell so y'all notified when we start tomorrow's show. I appreciate all the love and the support. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. If you've donated, I appreciate it. It's very much appreciated. Shout out to the sponsor, Alpha Juice Co. Shout out to the sponsors. Fellas, y'all know how we like to do on a late night. So make sure y'all have y'all some juice before y'all pull up to the crib. You don't need Viagra. You don't need a Cialis. Stop at Alpha Juice Co. and use my promo code DS1Ross at your checkout. Shout out to everybody once again. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.